Hey, welcome to the first live of 2023, and we've 204 people here already. This is so cool. Let me see. Am I live? I am. Give me a little wave or something to tell me that you can actually see me and you can hear me. I can see the comments coming in. Hello, everybody. Yes, here I am, Amy. I think I need to put this a little bit lower so that you're not looking up my nose as I'm trying to read. Okay, cool. Everybody can see and hear me. Good, good, good. Hello. Can hear you. Good stuff, Denise. Hi, Andy. Oh, hi, Christine. Yeah, it's good to be back. I decided this morning that I would do a live because I've missed talking to you all. It seems like weeks, and it is weeks, isn't it, since I did one of these lives. Hi, Ruan. Hello, Cynthia. Hi, Agatha. Happy New Year to you as well, Liz. Hi, Judy. uh, oh, it's so lovely to see all the names popping up here, all the familiar names. Oh, thank you, Amy. Oh, so the last time I was meant to do one of these lives, I think it was just before Christmas, and I came down with that flu from hell. And I've heard of so many other people in the meantime who have had it. And honestly, I am never ill, like never. But this just hit me like a ton of bricks. I feel much, much better this week, thankfully. But yeah, I've heard of so many people being sick like I was. So yeah, all over it now. I got lots of rest. It was kind of, I had no choice but to rest. And yeah. Oh, thanks, Jean. Happy New Year to you from Galway. Happy New Year to you as well, Tess. Thank you for the lovely fabric. Oh, you're so welcome. Thank you for the order, Angela. Thank you. I got to finish. I did, Carol, and you don't know how happy that makes me feel. So I feel like my stars are aligned a little bit more now. We're in 2023, and this is our 103rd live. So I'm starting off. I'm a little bit funny with numbers. It just comes from my mother was superstitious, and my father was really into numbers. And yeah, it's the way I was dragged up. Yeah, so I feel like everything is sort of even now, so that's really good. Hi, Tracy. Happy New Year to you. Hi, Jane. Hi, Mary. Oh, it's chilly in New York, is it? Oh, it's quite chilly here as well. We had hailstones yesterday evening that were like gobstoppers. They were massive. Oh, you love it. Oh, cool. That's good. Love the December subscription fabric. Hi, Viv. Yes, a little surprise. Oh, Sundays just aren't the same. Oh, thank you all. So this evening's live is a little bit different because basically I have no new fabrics in. I'm being very careful rubbing my eyes. I was actually cooking today. I have a few HelloFresh boxes that haven't been touched, and one of them had chilies in it. I chopped chilies and I was rubbing my mouth. Don't do it. So try not to rub my eyes because as much as I've scrubbed my hands, still there, isn't it? Still there. So I have to be careful. I did a little bit of batch cooking today simply because I didn't want to waste the fabric, didn't want to waste the food that was in the fridge. So I have enough food for dinners for the next 3 days, which makes me very happy because you know how much I don't like cooking. So, oh, that's so funny, Gaynor. I love that. Back to rearranging Sunday evenings. Oh, because I'm worth it, Carol. Worth it. Hi, Claire. How are you? Oh, I'm channeling my inner Agatha. That is it. Yes, a bit of batch cooking. So I had a very busy day today because I was cutting all the fabrics for the next subscription box. So I sort of feel like that's all we're doing at the moment is boxes. I feel a bit more on the even keel now because I'm actually cutting the January one. So it's been very confusing, this whole send the December one out in January and now sending the January one out in January. And I chose the fabric only yesterday for the February box. So it's hi Rachel, nice to join. Lovely, great to see you. My first box is the next one, Karen. Oh, cool. Thanks for subscribing, Karen. So, totally me as well, Jackie. Yeah, I would absolutely far more enjoy to sew than cook. Completely and utterly. I like eating though. That's the only problem. You kind of have to cook to eat. So, so yeah, I chose all the fabrics or the fabric and all the bits and pieces to go into the January box. That was quite exciting. Felt a little bit anxious yesterday, I'm not going to lie, because we have what I'm calling the storeroom, which is the first room we started off in. And normally we have at least a month ahead, if not 2 months. In fact, at some times we actually had three months of fabrics in that room. Now you literally could not get in the door. So we cut out all the January one and then the room was empty. It was like, oh, better do something about this. So I have no new fabrics to show you this evening simply because I have delayed getting new fabrics in simply because we're doing some work in this room. Now, from where I'm standing, you think, Andrea, you've done nothing. Oh, we have. So our plan in this room is, let me see, have I any cat? I had a cat earlier on. So the plan in this room is this manky carpet is coming up, because it's manky and it's very hard. I don't know if you've got carpet in your sewing room. It's blooming hard to clean up threads and keep things looking clean and tidy when you've got carpet. Like we're constantly, the Dyson can't keep up. So I can't wait. I've got a floor ordered. Now I should have really done it when we moved into this room, but I couldn't afford it at the time. So anyway, we're doing it now. Um, a nightmare, Lynn, such a nightmare. And I always feel that well now this carpet is down since 2005. So I mean it owes me nothing. It's knackered. It's got marks on it from like, when like the kids dropped things on it and I didn't clean it up initially, straight away and stuff. And don't touch your eyes, Andrea. So I always feel like it's dirty. Like it's not dirty, but So Brigitte, I've done exactly that. I have ordered a lino. So it's a really lovely lino. It looks like herringbone. So, like herringbone timber. And I really like it. And I picked that because I've got a timber floor in the hall. I'll see if you can see that. So that's like a walnut colour. And then out in the conservatory, there's like a brown tile. So I thought if I do a herringbone in here, it'll be different, but it would be laughing at the hole, if you know what I mean. Because if I did like an ordinary like timber flooring here, they were going to be different, and yeah, it was just going to be messy and bitty. So I'm hoping, I'm hoping that this is going to work. Anyway, I really love those herringbone floors, so I think it's going to be really nice. It's going to be nice and comfy underfoot as well, because what I like about carpet is it's a bit spongy, and I don't ever feel that my legs are tired. So yeah, I think that's going to work. And across the back here, I have shelves ordered. So it's going to look a little bit warehousey, but you know what? It's going to work. It's going to be prettied by fabrics. So the entire back wall there is going to be shelved. So I've ordered shelves that are almost the same height as the dressers, and there's going to be like 5 shelves on it. So there's going to be loads of fabric, and that will free it up. And in the meantime, I hope to get that last bit of painting done. Imagine. And I'm hoping to get this wall painted as well. So I'm missing all great chats in the comments. So what we're doing at the moment is we've delayed our fabric orders basically because we've just sent out one Think Pink box. We have another one going out at the end of next week. So I couldn't cope with more fabrics being in here because what we're going to have to do between this week and next week is move all the fabrics out into the hall so that the guys can come in and put down the flooring, and then the next guys can come in and do the shelving, which will be great. But it's like army precision timing at the moment, and we have to cut orders in between and send out boxes. So it's great fun. So I can't wait until it's all done. And oh, I'm getting new. So this was the kitchen table. Everything's repurposed around here. We have two workbenches ordered. Sorry about the flickering now, but I have two workbenches ordered so that I can have one. We'll have the two of them here together. So essentially, in my big plan, two of us can do cutting out at the same time. It's a little bit higher now. So Caroline was laughing at me this week because um, I think it's going to be almost as high as that unit there. So I may have to get a little step because I don't think I'll be able to cope with reaching, but I'll get used to it. So it'll be great. Hi, Alicia. Um, oh, hi, Catherine. So yeah, we won't know ourselves when we've all of that done. So, oh, this evening I am wearing, if you followed my Vlogmas, you'll know that this is the assembly line high cuff sweater. Um, I totally got the idea from Ruan's video during Vlogmas because I absolutely loved it. And my friend Tess has made a few of these and she loves them. And I didn't even know that she had made some as well. So it's a really cool pattern because it's a woven fabric with ribbing. So it looks like, it does look like a sweater. It's got a ribbing on the bottom, which you can't see because, of course, I've put it on with black jeans. Hi, Angie. And what's really cool about it is this is the width of the ribbing here at the front, and then at the back it actually goes up in a curve. And what's really comfortable, I find, is that it's curved in the way that it just almost naturally fits you, if that makes any sense. So sometimes when I'm wearing a sweater, I constantly have to move it down a little bit at the back because it kind of rides up. Whereas this kind of sits and just kind of sits into you, so you don't have to keep like pulling it down. I hope that makes sense. What kind of needle do you use since it's woven with a knit? I've got some Microtex needles. I've Microtex needles in the machine at the moment, and that's what I used. So it worked absolutely perfect. Do I know the size range? Not off the top of my head, Joe. Don't I don't know the size range, but I think it is very inclusive. So I made the size small. I think I measured to the medium, but I looked at the finish measurements and this is the small and it's there's loads of room in it and it's just really lovely. I think it has shrank a little bit because it went into the dryer by accident. So the sleeves are absolutely perfect on it and the it was definitely a little bit longer. And I mean, things shrink sometimes, but it's actually me who's grown. But I certainly haven't grown in the height, and it seems to have shrank in the length. Um, Viv says that they have a good size range if you go PDF. Okay, cool. That seems to be with a lot of patterns, isn't it? That they have a more inclusive size range in their PDFs. Almost losing an AirPod. Beautiful fabric and the pattern is lovely. Oh, thank you, Sarah. Yeah, I had really loved this fabric from the minute it came in, and it's got like a little, just a little lurex thing in it. So it's got a little bit of sparkle, so it felt slightly Christmassy. Are we talking about middle-aged in the comments? What am I missing? Feeling very middle-aged looking through the bottoms of my glasses, I can tell you, that's for sure. I wrote a few notes today because I felt it's actually so long since I've done a live. I had a few questions. Can you make this pattern in a jersey fabric? Yeah, I'm sure you could. Yeah, I don't see why not. Yeah, I think that would work. I really, really like the mix of the woven and the and Viv tucking in her vest. I really like the mix of the knit and the woven, I have to say. Really love it. It's quite similar to a pattern revival. Is it pattern revival or sewing revival pattern that I've made already, the Rosella top? But I really like the neckline on this one because you know what I'm like? I kind of I like a high crew neck. I don't like a very, very high turtleneck, but I do like a high crew neck. Nobody's talking to me at all. It's all happening in the comments. So let me see. Yeah, I wrote myself a few notes this evening. So oh yeah, so today is the 15th, which is another reason actually that I decided to do a live this evening because I quite like the 15th. A lot of our birthdays in our family are on the 15th, and I always think it's a good it's a good date. I know the numbers just keep on giving. So today is also the day that if you're a subscriber to the Think Pink box that your payment went out today. So just check your emails just in case. We've just had a few failed payments today, and I think it's just because cards go out of date. It's as simple as that. So just check your emails just in case. That's all. And we'd never cancel somebody's subscription just because their payment failed. But yeah, do check it out. Sometimes I don't know that they have failed, so our extra Think Pink boxes are on the website at the moment for sale. We didn't have that many this month, just the way our fabric came. I ordered lots of fabric and then not all of it came, so that was a little bit disappointed. I was disappointed in that, so that's why I finished cutting it today to make sure that I knew exactly how many were going on the website. We've had a lot of cancellations of subscriptions this month, which is absolutely fine because I think it's a January thing, isn't it? We're thinking about our like sewing resolutions, our a few times ago. Oh yeah, that's good, Viv. Um, we our life resolutions is it's the time of the year where we start thinking, isn't it? I know I'm certainly thinking and planning for the year ahead and for many other things as well, and we start looking at our fabric stash and we go, oh my god, I have too much fabric, and you start feeling that overwhelm. So if anybody does get to the point that they want to unsubscribe but they feel bad, they don't want to send the email, please, honestly, don't feel bad at all. Pop me the email. It doesn't matter if you want to unsubscribe, totally understand it. And then if you want to resubscribe in a couple of months time when you feel more that you can manage your stash and you want to get back on the bandwagon, maybe you've seen a box that you're really sorry you missed, then that's all you have to do is pop me an email to reactivate it. So don't, please don't ever worry. I know there might be some people who are kind of thinking, oh, I don't want to do that. It might hurt Andrea's feelings. No point. No worries about that at all. Um, I have changed the website a little bit more again because I'm always playing with the website. So when you click on the Think Pink now that's on the menu, you kind of get brought into like another mini website. And I did that because I want to do like because we're almost at our year of boxes. I want to do like a collage and blog posts of previous makes and things like that. So if you have a look at it, you'll see that I've set up some semi little posts where if you've made something with your Think Pink fabric, I'd love if you'd send me a picture and just a few little words about it, and I'll feature you in with the different boxes. I think that would be really nice. It would just be so lovely to have like a collage of things that are made. So because I really love seeing all the makes. And then if somebody's potentially thinking about subscribing, they'll get to see, what kind of fabrics we've had in the box and things like that. So I thought it was time to do something like that now that, yeah, the January box is the 12th. So it's the 12th box going out. So that's really exciting. So let me see what else have I got on my list. How many? Oh, we're only almost 20 minutes live. That's okay. Keeping an eye on the number. So yeah, pop me an email. You'll see it on that kind of website page anyway. So we did that because I want I'm finding that on the main website, because all the subscriptions come in and all the boxes come in, our order page never clears. Like it never clears. So I want to try and get all the Think Pink boxes and subscriptions and everything all onto one order page. So I'm just trying to get a bit more organized because I'm always afraid that if somebody puts an order in the middle of, say, all of the subscriptions coming in, that we might miss it. It's always a fear, always a fear. Yes, Viv, almost it's a year. Our first boxes went out in February last year, and like honestly, it was just a whim that I thought people might like these. And yeah, we're sending out like 7 times the number that we sent out in February last year. So it's really, really exciting. Um, another question that I had for you all, this is like a questions and answers one. There are 22 working Fridays left. Hi Jenny. Just a little catch up. That's took a notion today to do a live this evening. Oh, thank you, Adele. So the 11th box is out there in the world at the moment, and I'm not going to say anything about it because there's still international ladies that won't have received their boxes yet. So yeah, we don't want to spoil the surprise for anybody. I've got the posts pending thing on the Facebook page as well at the minute, just in case somebody, inadvertently sneaks in a picture, and I'd hate for anybody to miss out. Benita says, "Can I ask you about things like leggings and sizing?" Yeah, you can, of course. Yeah, absolutely. Heard about you through Ruan. Oh, how cool! Cool. I know, Anna, a year. Imagine. How much are they? Are €35, Sarah. If you pop onto the website, you'll see I have a whole page of information all about it. And if anybody reads that page and sees that I have completely missed out on one nugget of information, please let me know because I kind of answer all the questions that I get asked regularly. And I can talk for Ireland, but I'm not great at sticking things into words, so I'm not always great at that. So I usually have to write a page about 6 different times. I could make a top, I could make a coat in the length of time it probably took me to write that one page. I'm just so useless. Brigitta's looking forward to golf season again, so you can sew. And the husband's playing golf. Oh, lovely. Oh, absolutely, Rachel, please. Yeah, absolutely. Another question that I'd like to ask you as well, because myself and Caroline had been talking about, we've got our starter box now. We can't do any this month because of our kind of lack of fabric, but um, we were also thinking about doing like a dessert box this year, so like another tier of a box, but we've decided to hold off. Um, oh, good, Karen. Oh, brilliant. Thanks for that feedback. We decided to hold off at the moment because with age, I have learned to not just jump into something anymore. I put loads of thought into things now, and I really take my time, which is something that I didn't do over the years. And yeah, that's how I like cocked up a lot of businesses. So it ain't going to happen this time because I'm really loving what I do. But what we were thinking about was if we had the possibility of putting something like say a Lady McElroy, or it's actually, do you know, this is terrible, I have to think, or say a Liberty, or a Lisa Taylor, or maybe an art gallery fabric into, oh, or maybe Atelier Jupe, possibly, potentially, this is just possibly and potentially. If we had a chance to put one of those fabrics into the box, for the price of the box, we could probably only put like 1.5 meters. Now I know we try in a lot of our fabrics, say the viscoses, and that we make sure to put 2.5 meters of viscose into the fabrics, um, into the boxes. Sorry, I'm reading comments as I'm talking, and I really shouldn't do that. But if we put something like an Atelier Jupe or a Lady McElroy in particular, I'm looking into that at the moment. For the price of the box, we could only put 1.5 meters. Now, would that work? Do you think? Like, if I'm buying fabric, I would buy, and I'm aware that I'm a short person, so I can get away with less. But I would love, say, to be able to put, say, 1.5 meters into a box. Would that be enough for people to make like a blouse or a shirt or a top? Would you like that, or would you prefer like a non Tina says not for larger sizes. Okay, well, we'll certainly look into that, definitely. Um, so yeah, that was just a thought. We were kind of mulling around. I can make a blouse. Yeah, me too. See, we're the shorter variety, Lynn. So it's when the girls get taller, they can't make from a metre and a half. And it's not something I don't want to send out a metre and a half of a lovely little McElroy, and people might need another point two or point three or even point five. So if you have any suggestions on how I could possibly do that, because it's something I'd really like to do, then yeah, pop me an email or an Instagram message or something like that. I always think that you're all really great for giving me advice. And you add 4 inches to the length. Yeah, see, there's a lot of tall people out there. Then yeah, just make a top more of a dress or a jumpsuit, of course. Yeah, yeah. Um, okay, cool. Well, that's good to get some good feedback on things like that. Yeah, see, I would as well, Christina. Just wetting my. Oh, I've missed that comment. Sorry. 2.5 is dress length. There's so many dresses. That's true. Yeah, I think 2.5 is a good. How about 2 meters, but a slightly. I am short, 5'6". Oh, Brigitte, I'm so jealous. I'd love those extra 6 inches. Yeah, I could possibly. Could you do another tier for? Yeah, it's something we're trying to avoid doing at the moment, Claire. But oh, a quarterly box. That's a good idea. I like that. I like that. Drop down to choose. True, possibly. I know we love Posh fabric. It is Breda water. Yes, lots of um, lots of ice. Could do special boxes, Christmas, summer, birthdays. Oh yes. Very true. A color season choice. Yeah. Okay. Oh, that's true. Billowy sleeves can take lots of fabric. 5'9" and have to lengthen sleeves. Yeah. Could you do an opt out for? Oh, that's true, Mandy. Yes, that's true. I had thought I could send out, say, like an email saying that there is a box coming up soon with 1.5 meters of a special fabric. Um, a few times a year. Yes, I like that idea, Jen. Yes. Posh Box Quarterly. Oh, I even like the name of that, Barb. That's really cool. Ah, love. Yeah, we love a designer fabric, don't we? Okay, special box with Pantone colors of the year. Oh, I love the Pantone colors this year. Yeah, I was thinking, Rachel, you'd struggle with a meter and a half, yeah, being that extra height. Small in height made the Avery. Has anybody smaller in height made the Avery leggings? Somebody asked there. Cheers, Jason. I have to go to the recycling bank this week, and I had a bottle that needed to be emptied, and that's purely the only reason that I'm finishing this. Okay, so potentially, so we could um, we could send out possibly a. There's a lot of potential in it, possibly in this. We could send out an email saying that there's a luxury fabric coming up shortly, or designer fabric. Um, would we put in a substitute fabric, or you could pay for an extra half meter? Maybe there's a possibility. Maybe. I'm also got. Oh, I've got one more actual. Paula says yes to a Posh Pink Box. I really like that. I like the PP. Yeah, Posh Pink Box. Um, it's not an excuse, Angela. We are as well looking at changing our subscription module on the website as well at the minute, so that we can, we can run with different things like this. So if we have, say, the Posh Box coming up, that you can opt out of your normal one and subscribe just for the Posh one. So yeah, we're looking into that as well over the next couple of weeks. So it's loads. There's so much buzzing here in the background, you have no idea. So yeah, it's great fun. Let it be magenta. Alicia, I think, is it magenta? I think it is magenta, if I'm correct. Yes. I would struggle with less fabric. Okay, perfect. I know, so much excitement. Box and pattern and more like a kit. Yeah, we certainly have kits in the pipeline as well. I know, Karen, it's just so fun. Yes, Viva Magenta. Yeah, one of my favorite colors. Absolutely beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. Um, just this is just a random thing now. I've had this loads of times actually, and I'm sure lots of people who do vlogging and stuff have get this question that some people say that they can't partake in the live chat. So it's very simple. You need to set up an account on YouTube. I know this is not fabric based, but I have it written in my list, so I'm going to talk about it. You have to set up an account on YouTube so that you can actually write into the live chat. Now, setting up an account on YouTube does not mean you have to do a channel. Not at all. You just have to set up an account and then make up a name for yourself, whatever you fancy, and then you can actually write in the live chat. You can also subscribe to channels then. You could hit that notification bell that everybody talks about. And then, say, for instance, you don't know this live is on this evening or anybody else's live, or somebody uploads a new video, you'll get a notification. So they used to do notifications through the email. Now you just get a notification, say, through the app if you've got the YouTube app on your phone. So yeah, you can't actually beyond the Posh Pink tour. Yes, Anna. So many options. You can also use your Gmail login details if you have them. Yes, that's it exactly. Yeah. So that is why you can't partake in the live chat. Is if you're not logged in. So basically, you have to log in, because if you don't log in, you could be anybody, couldn't you? So yeah, we're definitely looking at kits. Yes, Sue. I have loads of ideas buzzing around about kits and things. So but couldn't join chat. That was because I'd set up with a Yahoo, changed that, and now it works fine. Oh, cool. So look at that. We learn something new every day, indeed. Yes. Think bit think pink but posher. Oh, like that. Okay, good night, Alice. Say good night to the lovely little Alice. That's really cool. So yeah, basically this evening was just like a little catch up. Um, just to show you where we had been, in case you had thought that anything had happened here beyond the pink door, because we have been on for a couple of weeks. Um, and yeah, just a little, I suppose, a roundup of what we've been doing. I'm dying to show you like our office, because before in the last couple of good night, Agatha. In the last couple of lives, we would have had our computer there. So that's just the rubbish room at the minute. So what we did was, because we just want to have more space, because do you know what? The more space you have, well, this definitely works for me. When I'm very closed in, I feel very anxious and I make mistakes, and things just they just don't go the way they should. And that's because I get claustrophobic. Now, I'm very lucky here, I get claustrophobic around fabric and stuff, but we've expanded it such a great deal this year, which is amazing, that yeah, we need more space. And I'm very lucky that I have tons of space in this house. And we've just moved our computer and our printer and everything into what was Keris's bedroom. Bless her, she lost her bedroom. Now I'm doing a very dangerous thing here. I'm moving my or my iPad with my dodgy internet out to show you my office, and it could possibly have, oh, and I have to show you this. This just gives me so much happiness. So we used to have the printer here. I don't have enough space here to show you, but we moved a load of our Billy bookcases out here along the wall. I was wondering, I could hear myself. I have my computer in there and I can actually hear my voice in there. So we have our patterns out here now, and we have our Lady McElroy fabrics, and that just gives me so much joy. And all of our cuffing. So we've recycled boxes recently. You might recognize the food of Athen rye. I heard a lot of people not being able to actually pronounce that. I have to go and turn the volume off my computer. Bear with. That was really weird. You know when you're on a phone with somebody and there's an echo? That was it. That was the echo. So we repurposed these boxes from a recent purchase, and they are perfect for all of our cuffing. So we've actually got loads of cuffing we haven't even got online at the moment. But again, as I say, there's a lot of planning going on here. And it just, you know, when you do a little bit of redecorating in the house and you keep going, oh, I just love that. This just, how joyful is that? And I don't think oh, can I turn the camera the other way around? I'm going to be very brave here now. Okay. Oh, there it is. Now, this is our office. So, very neat and organized. That's how I feel as well. Not at this stage, Viv. So we've moved I'm trying to put my hand in front of the camera. Oh, there's me in the door, waving. So we've moved our computer here. That's Karis's lovely wallpaper. And we have our A0 printer here. I'm going to put another desk here in this corner. And Caroline is on there during the day. And what's really great is the cats love that there's a door there. So if I'm on the computer, they can go out the door and they can come back in, and I think they're really liking it. I'm really sorry I'm after missing another comment there. Sorry, they seem to go off my screen very quickly. Behind the camera here at the minute is a workstation that I've set up for Sarah, who is doing the Think Pink boxes, but I can't show you because there's some of the stuff that she's going to be putting together in boxes this week on the table. So she's actually got my wallpaper pasting table at the moment, which is just not at all ideal, but that's where this table is going to move then when we get everything done. It has made our life working so much easier to be that little bit more organized. And I definitely think that January is the time to do it. Are you, Anna, having the claustrophobic feeling? So yeah, I'm doing the whole January tidy up and reorganizing, and it's just been wonderful. It's just been so easy to work this week with the extra room around us. And Sarah has her position now. Caroline is calling it Caroline's office. I mean, she's low in her office. She's going, oh, I've got a posh light in my office. But we need more light in the office, but she's loving the light she has in the office. And it's great because we're all within chatting distance as well, because a lot of chat goes on here during the day. We do loads of chatting. I said to her the other day that, you know, the people in Primark or Pennies have these headsets where they can have a chat. We almost need those now. What did I miss from Karen Marie? Oh, everything looks beautiful. Oh, thank you so much. We have our storeroom as well, and in a future vlog, I'll be able to show you that. The storeroom is going to be the Think Pink boxing room. And at the moment, it's got a lot of stuff in there because it's got new fabrics that I haven't put on the website yet. So it is basically the storeroom at the moment. This stool, this makes me laugh. This stool features in all of my lives. Because of course when you're 5 foot nothing you just need a stool, so I step on that stool so many times during the day, and it's often in the background of my YouTube thumbnails, so my stool is my best friend. So the storeroom at the moment, yeah, is being sorted and tidied so that it will be a more better purpose room for Sarah doing the boxes and for us doing it as well. Hi Andrea, would like to order 2 pink door boxes but having trouble? Oh, okay. Um, yeah, I think I have it set up at the minute so that possibly only one can be bought at a time. Do My advice would be to do two separate orders, and then I'll refund any extra postage. Is that okay? It's just the way I've got the little semi website set up at the moment. So yeah, I have in my storeroom, I have one very large embroidery machine from my Irish dancing time, and I offered it for sale to the guy who sold me the other machine the other day, and I offered it for kind of pennies, and I think he has it sold already. And basically, I just need it out of the room. I I probably could get more money for it, but I find that if something sits for too long, it's just in the way basically. And in another couple of years, the machine's going to be worth nothing. So I just thought, I need the space. I need the space now, and I need the machine to go. So I think he has it sold already. So it'll be a few quid pocket money for me, and it will make our lives an awful lot easier because we'll have more space again. And also, he's selling it to somebody who's setting up a business like I set up on my own a couple of years ago. And I just thought that was really great because if somebody had offered me that machine for that small money a couple of years ago, I would have been thrilled. So I'm kind of hoping that the good karma might actually work in my favor as well. So yeah, sometimes you just have to let go, I think, anyway. So yeah, so everything is running nicely to plan for us. Um, we've had a really busy start back because we've got our December box is out. We've got loads of fabric orders. Thank you all so very much. We're working on our January boxes um, starting from tomorrow. And we have new flooring and new shelving and everything coming. You're paying it forward. That's how I feel, Viv. Absolutely, yeah. I need the space and somebody needs a machine. So I think it's going to work. It's going to be great. So I'm very excited about the year ahead. I don't know. Um, I know there's loads of talk about recession and the price of everything going up, but you know what? You can just get bogged down in that, I think. And I did actually get myself a little bit bogged down in that at the beginning of the month. And then I thought, you know what? There's very little we could do about it. We just have to sort of roll with it. So, um, I'm ultra excited too. That's good, Karen. And I'm surrounded by fabric on a daily basis. So, I mean, what's not more joyful than that? So, yeah, it's great. We have to keep the sunny side out. We have to keep the smile on our face. We have to keep going. And yeah, we have to feel very, oh, thank you, Sarah. We have to be grateful. I am very grateful that at my age of, I'm going to be 52 this year, that I'm probably doing now what I didn't know I really wanted to do when I was my opposite age, when I was 25. So, you know, it's never too late, is what I have to say. And we have to wear clothes. You're right, Denise. On that note, actually, I did a big, massive clear out in my wardrobe yesterday. And the cleansing. Oh, Breda, you are so right. We have to take our mind off the of all the crap that's happening, isn't it? Yeah, live and learn. Exactly. So I did a big clear out my wardrobe yesterday. I've had stuff there for so many years, and it's just so difficult to let go of clothes that you've made. Like, so difficult to let go of clothes that you've made. Well, I find it really difficult. But we do have a thrift shop in our local town, which is absolutely brilliant. Because what I really like about them is they are they are taking in money for, I can't even think I don't know what the word is. Very impressed. Oh, thank you so much. That's so nice. They are fundraising. Why couldn't I think of that? They are fundraising for the local social services centre, which I find very hard to say sometimes. And the local social services centre has been going for must be about 30 years. And basically, what they do is people of pensionable and older, mostly older, um, especially around here in very rural Ireland, they may not see anybody from day to day, week to week. So they have the option to go into the social services centre. That's the word. And they meet up with friends every week. They can get their nails done, they can get their hair done, the chiropractor can come in, they play bingo, they do all sorts of things. And it was, I think it's just such a great service. So they have this thrift shop where all the money that comes into the thrift shop is basically to fund the centre. I'm only going to say centre, it's much easier. So they basically have a bus that they send out around all the areas and they pick up anybody who wants to go in. And I would imagine that an awful lot of people love to meet up with their friends every week. So I'm basically helping to fund for my future, my future like social social services. And what's great about this thrift shop is that they will take in handmade clothes. In fact, they said to me, "Please bring me in your handmade clothes because they're little bit different." And they know that I'm a short, average size person. So I know all the ladies who work there, and they love when I bring in my handmade clothes because they go, "Oh, great! It's just something a little bit different." And I love the fact that it's all the money is going just basically up the road. I think it's great. So it's brilliant. Our local charity shop won't take things without labels, and I can understand that. But the ladies who work in this shop, they're chatters, and they love, they'll have the regulars coming in, and they'll probably tell them that I made some of the clothes, that kind of way, and they know whatever. 52, you are a baby. Oh, thank you, Jackie. So yeah, I brought in well, actually I missed them yesterday. They were closed by the time I got in. But I have two bags of clothes now in the back of the car, and there's definitely more because I can be very ruthless at times when I'm going through my wardrobe, and then in a month's time I'll be looking for something and I'll go, "Oh no, I sent that to the charity shop." So I'm more careful now when I'm doing it. Oh, welcome back, Lorianne. Back in Oregon again. That is so cool. That's brilliant. And so sorry to hear about your luggage going missing. That's just absolutely shocking. Denise has only given handmade clothes to family. They are precious. I know. I don't actually mind bringing my clothes now into the thrift shop, um, because I know it's going to something very local, so it's great. Whereas I know that if they go to the charity shop, an awful lot of clothes would just go off at recycling when they don't have tags and things on them. So, but I did bring them in shoes yesterday. And I kind of feel bad when I'm bringing shoes into the charity shop because even though my shoes are all perfect, they're only a size 3, and it's a minor number of people who are going to fit into my little shoes. I don't even know how these small feet hold me up sometimes. I really don't. So so yeah, I just went off on a little tangent there, but that's the kind of story of my lives, isn't it? So hopefully I will be back very soon with another live with some new fabrics. Um, you have the excuse to buy more fabric. I know, Jackie. Well, there was a few things yesterday that I was thinking, oh, I need to hold on to that because I really like that. Oh, you definitely wouldn't fit into my shoes, so Alicia. um, but I did look at them yesterday and go, no, I can make more. I can make more. It's great. Um, I do, Denise. Yes, I do. You were about 6 when, yeah, I know Viv. My niece, who's 10, is a size 6. She laughs at my little feet, laughs. But her sister has size 3 feet as well, and she is, what is she? 17. She's 17. She's size 3. She follows her little aunt's feet. Fiona is a size 3, and you're 5'5". Oh my goodness! How do those feet hold up 5'5"? My mother was a size 4. I would have loved to be in a size 4. I would have loved it because then I can have any shoes. Whereas I'll go into a shop now, say during the summer, and I'll want a pair of sandals. I'll have to pick up at least 3 pairs, bring them up to the counter, and say, I'll have whichever you have in a size 3. Need to shop in your town. I'm 5 foot and a size 3 feet. Oh, there's loads of stuff in Portumna at the moment in my size and size 3 feet. Oh, Breda, your hairdresser size 2. Yeah, 2 actually fits me a little bit better than a 3, but it's so hard to get them. Viv says she hears this a charity shop closed to Andrea with loads of size 3. Oh Janice is a size 9 too. Hi, Ellie. Do you know, I'm nearly finishing up, but yeah, so I think I will finish up now, actually. I have talked to you about anything but fabric for the last 15 minutes. I've done really well, actually. And we have a bumper number this evening. We've 429 people on our live this evening. I've never seen it go over 340, and you know what I'm like with numbers. Valerie is a size 10. Oh, bless you. That's really difficult. Um, Tracy says that she has a voucher for Christmas. Oh yeah, we sold loads of vouchers. There was a lot of really good men out there buying vouchers for Christmas this year. You definitely dropped all the right hints. Um, I know that Jackie's husband got a little bit confused and bought her something other than a Beyond the Pink Door voucher. But anyway, that looked like a fun present anyway, Jackie. So, yeah, it's been absolutely just so much fun to talk to you all this evening. I am not sure whether I'll be back next Sunday because I don't know what state this room is going to be in next Sunday, um, or the Sunday after. I'll be perfectly honest, but I will put a message into the Facebook group. And if you're wondering if I'm going to be live over the next couple of Sundays, you'll see it scheduled on my YouTube channel anyway. So if you have subscribed and you've hit that notification bell, then you will get a notification to say that I'm going live anyway. So yeah, it is nice and easy for them, Jen. It is. It's brilliant. Absolutely. So yeah, great to be back. I won't, as I say, promise that I'll be back next Sunday again because, as I say, anything could happen in this room. But when I do come back, um, I'll have loads to show you, loads to show you. So I hope everybody has a super duper week with lots of sewing and lots of fun and keep warm. And yeah, I will see you all so soon. Thanks so much for joining me this evening. Bye.